Electric Evil, take it 32, 6 months.
Jumping is a core part of video games, from Super Mario to Super Mario 3. It allows the player to move upwards, forwards, upwards and forwards. But what makes a jump feel good? And how can developers use this mechanic in new and exciting ways? I'm Tom O'Regan, this is Game Players University, and let's jump into it. The first game to feature the jump mechanic was 1988's Super Mario Bros. 2, directed by Kensuke Tanabe. And while it's easy to think of the Italian plumber as the grandfather of jumping, things are actually a little more.
What the fuck did he say?
Kensuke Tanabe mechanic was 1988's Super Mario Bros. 2, directed by.
It's a joke.
Kensuke Tanabe. And while it's easy to think of the Italian plumber as the grandfather of jumping, things are actually a little more complicated. You see, while released in the US and Europe as Super Mario 2, the game is actually just a reskin of the Japanese title, Mega Man X. And so it's actually the Blue Bomber we have to thank for the gift of Ascension. But how does this jumping work, and what new opportunities did it allow for? Let's jump into it. The mechanic works like this. The player, that's you, would press the B button to gain altitude, or pair that with the left or right buttons on the D-pad or directional pad to perform a lateral movement. In retrospect, this might seem shockingly simple, but back in 1786, gamers had never seen anything like it. So how did this simple yet revolutionary new idea change the gaming landscape as we know it? Well, let's jump into it. Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung once said, "Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parent." Now, you might be wondering what this has to do with jumping in video games. With jumping having now fully hit the mainstream, developers all over the world are putting their own unique spin on this brave new mechanic. Now you can jump off walls, jump on your hat, sometimes even jump and then jump again. What exciting new territory will these developments uncover? Only time will tell. Hey, thanks for watching. Game Players University is funded in part by Patreon.
Alright, hope you learned something.
If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and a comment on what you want to see next.